Hello to all my friends out there. So this video is 10 ways to prepare for a recession. So if we prepare for a recession and a recession doesn't come, that is a good thing. But if it does come and if we prepare, that is a good thing as well. So, okay, the number one thing is build up a cash reserve. So, one way is to earn extra money so that it's not so hard to save money. Another way is to add 1%. If you're very, very poor, you can go to a food bank and you are legally entitled to go there because you have a very low income. That's going to free up a little money. You're going to be cutting everywhere you can to build up some cash so that you have a little cash in case the price of things goes up, you have a little extra cash. So the number one thing is save your money as much as you can. Number two, pay down your debt. If you have some bills, try to pay them down. But I think it's more important to build up your cash reserves rather than to pay your... A lot of people say put all your money on your debt and then your cash is going to be free. But while you're doing that, you don't actually have any cash, and if something happens, that's really bad. So I would say cash reserves first, pay down your debt second. Number three, get an extra job. Okay, one of the things that can really help you is a part-time job of some sort. When I retired, my idea was to sell things at the swap meet, and then I came up with eBay. And so it takes you a while to learn how to do it, but you can learn how to do it, and people do it very successfully. One of the things I'm going to be doing is my idea at first was to sell jewelry, costume jewelry, but I decided because of the fact that a recession might be coming to sell clothes. So what I do is I try to buy secondhand clothes that are new or practically new for $1. I don't like to pay full price in a thrift store, and then I try to sell those. So now if I get stuck with those, then I can take them to the swap meet and sell them, God willing. Okay, get an extra job. I've had a lot of extra jobs in my life. Okay, reduce your living expenses. So you would just go through every expense you have and you would try to reduce your expenses. Your utilities, your gas, your food, whatever you do on a daily basis that costs money, you would try to reduce your living expenses. The more aggressive you are about reducing your living expenses, the more cash reserves you can build. I'm not one for misery making, but I'll just give an example. If you hang your clothes to dry, that's saving a little money and it's not hurting you that much to do that. If you watch out what you're doing when you buy food, that's not going to hurt you that much. If you're very, very poor and you go to a food bank, you're going to get food and that's not going to hurt you. That's going to allow you to build up your cash reserves. Nothing illegal, just, if you're on a very low income, be saying to yourself, wow, it's kind of unsafe for me not to have any cash reserves. Focus on today. Okay, you're going to be able to build a cash reserve, pay down your debt, get an extra job, and reduce your living expenses easier if you focus on just for today. Don't think about the long haul, and it's more effective too. Like if you say, okay, today I did pretty well saving money, but maybe I could do a little bit better tomorrow. and just approach it as that particular day. Okay, maybe I can, reduce the amount of trips I take in the car. That's not going to really kill me. Reduce the amount of times I eat out. I'm not going to eating bad food. I'm just not going to eat out. Okay, number 6, and I'm a big one on this, stockpile food. Okay, many of you know that my you-know-what would have been grass if I didn't have a stockpile. Because mostly all you need is food, water, and a clean, dry place to sleep and warm. So if you stockpile food, you can go days to weeks to months without buying food. Number 7, create gas money, a gas money fund that's just for gas. Okay, what's expected to happen is it's expected that the cost of gas is going to go up. And so the worst thing that can possibly happen is you need gas money to get to work. But if you don't have enough money and you don't have any cash reserves and you don't have any gas and you don't have any credit, that's going to be really, really bad. So, depends how much gas you need in a week. You would want to start out trying to get enough extra gas for a few days to get you through until payday, then a week, then a month. A gas money reserve so you can get to work. Okay, 8, boost your credit score and boost your credit limits. I don't agree with these people. Eliminate all your cards and your credit. In fact, I think it's rather dangerous. Just be reasonable with your cards. But when heading into a recession, you want to go in with the highest credit score you can get. So you want to, on most of your cards, they give you your credit score. So if you need to, try to think of ways. Mostly the best way to boost it is to pay your credit down. And then every once in a while ask to boost your credit limits. I was working in a salon, and one of my customers was a banker years ago, and he told me, take out as much unsecured credit as you can. And to my knowledge, and I told everybody, and to my knowledge, I'm the only one who did it. So you want to boost your credit score and your credit limits. 9, find small ways to save money. I mean, all the time. If you can save $10 here, or a few dollars by buying dented cans, or you can eat leftovers. I'm doing this thing, and I think it's very effective. I'm cooking a lot of food so that I can eat that food for 2 or 3 days. And that is really saving money. And you're in less danger. Tonight I had my leftover enchiladas. Those were good. And then I have chicken from the neighbor. I have desserts. That is a small way to save money. Another small way to save money is to buy your clothes in a thrift store and buy enough clothes for 2 years. So let's say I haven't been in the thrift store lately because of the coronavirus, but as soon as that blows over, I will go back, but not at this time. So anyway, if you need 2 shirts and 3 pants for 3 months, you would need 8 pants and 12 shirts, 16 pants and 24 shirts for 2 years. So what you would do is you would shop at the thrift stores or the yard sales or the swap meets where you can get the clothes for $1, and you're going to buy enough clothes for 2 years, and clothes are a non-issue. Another thing is you're in less danger of ever having to wear dirty clothes. God forbid. Find small ways to save money. Okay, number 10. Okay, this is really important. Invest in liquid assets. So you don't have to be a millionaire to do this. One I can think of is cars. If you needed money, you could sell one of your cars. cab overs on trucks. We've had quite a few of those in the past. Anyway, things to do with cars, motorhomes, trailers, you know, things like that are usually easy to sell. One of the things I started selling on eBay is clothes, low dollar items. It's easier to sell a low dollar item, so it's probably easier to sell $10 items than $100 items. So be thinking about liquid assets. Be thinking about your possessions as liquid assets. Like that iridescent vase back there. If I take that to the swap meet, I could sell it for a couple dollars. I'm not going to because I happen to like it. But if I needed money, I might consider it. Okay, so now what are some of the cues that possibly a recession might be coming? Real estate dumping. When the sale of real estate is up, people are dumping their real estate. That is a sign a recession is coming. Another thing, if huge stones like diamonds of jewelry and things like that are suddenly available, that tells you that people are dumping their assets. Okay, I have one last one. Dumping your stock. Yes, that is a bad sign that a recession is coming. So now, at night, I pray for you guys. Start thinking about what to do to prepare for a recession. And if you have any brilliant ideas, put them under comments so we can all share. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.